What's up, credit repair business owners? This is Stephen A. Williams, president and founder of the creditrepairshop.com. Wanted to start this video. This is something just sending out to you. I am going to do it for other companies in the future, but I'm focusing right now on credit repair owners because I'm making an announcement that I'm not going to have a lead service anymore. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to set up campaigns for companies to run their ads for generating leads. So we're going to be mainly consulting, and I'm going to tell you the big, huge reason for it. There's two reasons. Number one, the laws are kind of getting a little touchy on reselling leads. So I don't want to, have to worry about any of that stuff because we do stuff above board. And then number two, a lot of the people who buy leads, not to say anything bad about someone, but it's like they're playing the lottery. So I mainly want to kind of help people get their footing under themselves, the foundation, and then allow them to kind of, it's like the old saying, teach a person how to fish, they'll eat, they'll never go hungry. So what I want to do is more get into education about how to generate leads, because I believe that if you can learn how to generate leads, everything else will work its way out. Or there's different tools that you'll be able to use, which is one of them I'm going to show you on here in a few seconds. But I want to start off just showing you my screen sales that we made sales. This is going back, I think, from last Friday all the way up until last Thursday, I think. I don't know. Just wanted to show because a lot of people, they claim they're making sales, but they're not. I believe that we're on pace for another 275 to 300 customers, new customers added for the month of November, which is very good. All right, and this is just for the credit repair service. This isn't even counting my other services that I offer for the company. So I'm going to show you something. This is going to be a two-part video. If you are a uh, uh, a member of my course, the 10K course, if you purchased that program, my three-step lead generation program, you're going to have a second part of this video that will be uploaded in the course. When you log in, you'll be able to see it. It's going to be a bonus section. But I'm going to show part of this right now, and then I'm going to get into I'm talking about some mastermind things that is going on that will have you have your calendar booked with appointments for your services. We'll probably be able to do 500 to 600 new customers in December just because of this, and I'm going to show you why. So I'm going to pause the video so I can flip to my other screen. Okay, so now I got my screen. Some of the stuff is blotted out because it can't just be, showing people stuff. But I want to show you. People have heard of it. It's Woo Sender. People have heard of it. I'm not an affiliate of them or anything. Even though I will become one. But I decided to go ahead and utilize this because I know how to generate leads, and I knew that when I saw what they had to offer, and I've been looking at other companies that have similar products, but this was one that really caught my attention. Went through the demo, and I was like, hey, I'm going to test it. I can tell you right off the bat, it's 2 grand just to get it, and it's $1,000 a month. And I think they have one that's like 500 a month for the monthly reoccurring, and then there's additional fees on top of that for the usage. And but I used it because I was like, if I wanted to kind of flip over to where my reps, rather than doing call outs, because the phones are blocking, all these types of things are happening with the phones, that I wanted to give them an additional tool to be able to make more contacts with people. So I went ahead and got the service, dropped $3 grand on it, and it's been doing very well. It did so well that it made me make a decision. Number one, this is the other part of my decision not to sell leads, is because why would I sell a lead for $10 for an exclusive lead when I can turn that lead minimum into $584? I mean, just reason why would I do that? And so I made a financial decision, but I'm not leaving people out in the cold because I want to teach you how to generate leads so you can utilize a system like this. And also, uh, I did buy extra what they consider robots, so I'm able to allow other companies to use this service. I would have to set everything up for you, but I'm able to do that. And then that's another thing that I wanted to say real quickly before I get into my experience with using the product. Uh, is that a lot of people who get this, they have these daily calls. Actually, they're a very good company about staying in contact, and that's something that I want to also add to my company. But when I listen to the people that are doing the calls, people are dropping money with this service, and they're not even really putting it into action. It's like, because a lot of people have trouble with actually using technology. Some people are very good salespeople. Some people are very good at technology. You rarely have a person that is good at both. I'm, for me, I'm good at both. I'm very good at technology. There's something about me that loves technology. And then there's another side of me that loves sales. But you rarely have a meeting. When I listen to the calls, a lot of people are like stuck with getting stuff into action. I got this last week, and I implemented it over the weekend. Like, I had went through, did my double checks, uh, talked with the person also that developed the software, and got stuff into action. So what I want to show you is what it does is it utilizes the same system in a way. It works perfectly with what I was already doing. Uh, so I'm going to kind of, let me go back and forth on some screens 1 second. Okay, so this is my three-step process that I use for whenever I'm generating leads. Like, this is the basic level, which will work for any business that's out there, but we're talking about credit repair right now. So I'm running my ads, and my ads are using the lead form process, where you capture the lead and then you send them to your sales page. And so I was like, okay, well, we have the lead form, and then we send it to the sales page, and then it goes to, we put them into our regular autoresponder to get them to come back to see what we had to offer. We make the phone calls, and we stopped doing the text with the service that we had because it was unreliable. But now we're actually utilizing a text feature with this company that I'm going to share this with you. So I'm still using the same process, but what I've done is, like, I've inserted an AI robot also right in between here. So now let's get back to that page. So what it does is it's loading people into an AI tool, which will communicate with them. It will take them through a process, and I'm going to show you the conversations that they. Well, actually, I'm not going to show the conversations because that's going to be inside the bonus for people who have purchased my course. But what it does, it initiates conversations with these individuals. It does it with text, it does it with email, and also with voicemail drops. And this stuff is very effective, very effective. Because what it did yesterday, we sold an additional 10 people yesterday solely using this here. And I knew, because of the way that I generated leads, is that these leads are warm. This is not like some cold list that's being pushed out there, which you can use a cold list with this, but I don't recommend it, especially if you're not experienced with writing copy. But this takes care of everything. If a person changes their mind, You can put in information to go back and forth with them, and it'll take them off of the campaign list. It takes them through several campaigns that are within one campaign, all the way from nurturing, all the way from texting, where they think that they're texting with you, all the way to booking them on a calendar. I mean, this is incredible. So I'm going to show you. You can see here, this was just from what today is the 7th. This is just from today right here, and we have from yesterday. There's several conversations that are going on. These are just new contacts from today. Just pouring in the leads. I'm actually going to be able to lower my my advertising budget, because this is maximizing the dollars that I'm spending. I'll be able to lower that, and then I'm going to hire more people that will actually just make the phone calls back from the appointments that are being set. So I'm going to show you the appointments, and then I'm going to end the video. You can contact me. I'm going to have a link so you can get my program, because you've got to have a way of generating leads. If you don't, this is not going to work for you. I see a lot of people that they don't know how to generate leads, so they'll buy this, and it's like they really can't use it, and they end up quitting. This is so you got to know how to generate leads, or it's not going to work. So let's go over to my calendar. I want to just see what's booked today. I haven't even looked. Okay, so you can see here, this was yesterday when I had there was a piece in there where I wasn't really paying attention to getting people scheduled for appointments, but you can see we did get those done, and we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 yesterday. So not even counting what we had already had from my guys calling out people that had scheduled to be booked on appointments. We didn't even have that we didn't even have it in place the right way, and that's how many we had booked yesterday. Now already today, this is the 7th, we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for today, and it's still working its way through. This is without us talking to people. These are people that are saying, hey, I want to talk to you, and when we call them, they answer the phone. And then already for tomorrow, it's filling out. I told my reps, I told them by the end of the week, they will not be making calls anymore. They will not be making initial calls anymore by the end of the week. That they will just be calling and signing people up for the service. They will just be calling people up, signing them up for the service by the end of the week. And you want to know the crazy thing about it? When you own a company and you get people moving in one direction, it's very tough for them to flip over. Even if it was tough, like they always say, I'm calling. It's tough sometimes getting people on the phone. And I'm like, I'm very demanding. You got to make 5 attempts. And then you let them go for the day, and you come back to them on another day. That was what we did for years. And even when I showed them this, that it was booking appointments, I was like, this is going to your specific calendar. And they were like, okay, but what about jumping on the burner to make calls? I was like, keep doing that, but I'm just telling you, by the end of the week, you will probably not be going on there much. And I will probably be discontinuing that service probably by the end of the month. Probably be discontinuing the service. I don't know, might keep it, but I might be discontinuing the service because this is working so well. So you can see. So now I'm going to end the video here. And if you are a bonus student, I'm going to write down the time. So it's going to be at 15 minutes. So you'll be able to skip to it when you go inside. You will see that this stuff really works. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm doing. And if you want to talk to me about implementing it, we can make that call happen. Thanks a lot.